Hey Nick, this video's for you. Thank you for helping me out in advance. This first part of the video is just some basic writing that we've been doing lately, me and my buddies. This is on one of those extreme rock crawler trails. So just to give you an idea of what we've been writing and the kind of areas that I would like to improve on. As you can see, moving through these obstacles, generally speaking, I'm picking the easier lines between the rocks and whatnot. So would like to build some confidence, especially from no run up to conquering some of these bigger obstacles and choosing lines that are a little bit more technical. I think some of it as one-offs certainly aren't above my skill level, but kind of putting it all together would be helpful, and then also doing that as safe as possible. Just to give you a little background, I've been riding dirt bikes now for about 6 years. I started when I was 52 and now I'm 58, but really enjoy the technical aspects of riding more so than just blasting the trails, but nonetheless it's all good, all fun. I ride an enduro bike as well as trials. So I got into trials a couple years ago to help me get better on the enduro bike, and that's been a big bonus. So yeah, talk about that more later. But anyway, I'm an intermediate level trials rider. This summer was the first year I've done competitions, and that went pretty well. Generally in my group, intermediate, I usually placed like first or second in my class, and that would be in the Utah Trials group as well as the Colorado Trials groups. But really, goals again is to just get better at these in this hard enduro type environment all around. For sure, like I think as you'll see here, that some of the things I'm working on is really being up against an obstacle and being able to overcome that, especially when the front wheel's higher. So work on that as well as hill climbs, especially technical hill climbs. Really kind of struggle with that for some reason, and that's kind of like it starts off really good, builds some momentum, but then kind of chop the throttle and lose some momentum, and then things kind of don't go as well, as where instead of maintaining momentum throughout from bottom to top. So that's a big one for me. Just a couple other things that may be worth noting. As far as tires go, I've been running a JX8 on the rear with a moose, a pretty soft moose. So that setup I think is pretty good. The front I think is a Bridgestone like X31, and then tubeless on the front because I kind of like that air feel. But anyway, gearing. So all these videos that you see on the enduro bike, I was running 1347 on the gearing, and then in the last couple of days I switched that and went to 1245, which seemed actually quite a bit better, and then I changed it again to 1247, which I really like. It seems like, especially in the technical stuff, it's much better. Transfer sections, it's pretty low gear, and it's kind of that way. But anyway, that's gearing, tires. I'm not sure what else is worth mentioning, but anyway, I hope this is helpful, and as you can tell, the practice stuff, I've been following some of your videos and stuff, which is very helpful, so thank you. Alright, thank you, appreciate it, bye.